Hello everyone, Draken84 here and welcome back to another Blueprints video. So, it happened again. I was scrolling on Reddit, minding my own business, and Blueprints came up and I saw people complaining about RNG and I just felt this feeling, I gotta prove them wrong, right? Last time we made it in 3 days. I'm on an average of 6.0 now, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to turn my own volume down a little bit so that I don't get distracted. Not that there's that much sound in the game at all, but alright, so we're just going to start a new game. Very important, this is full spoiler. You have been warned. I don't think we're going to watch the... You know what? Let's watch the intro, just this once. We've skipped it last time, but it's a cool intro, right? When you're going for day one, you get in the habit of skipping it, but let's watch it just this once. It's loading. Right, here it goes. I don't think there's any sound yet. There's music coming. I'm gonna shut up now.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Blueprints. I mean, you gotta watch this intro every once in a while, right? It's cool. Alright, be sure to activate V mode at the start. So we're going to make a beeline for the first 3 doors, and after that we're going to head out and open the gates, because I think that's just what you have to do on a day 1 run. Alright. Pick up the map. Let's go for the closet first. There's always the option to get a closet over there on the first day. Get a spare room and open this one too. Let's get a den, because a den is great. Cool. Alright. Silver key, that's pretty cool. Alright, we can probably use that. Right, before we do anything else, let's just go back to the campsite. Now, Simon has been camping here all night, and he apparently went to the entrance and then decides to head straight back and open this gate. It's kind of weird. Simon is kind of a weird guy, you know? 1, 1, 2, 8, click. And again, we're going to open it, but we're not going to enter at this point because there's really nothing for us here. Just a gas valve. In theory, we could, right when we find something to burn with, we could get the sundial, because getting extra experiments could be worth it, maybe, if we get the satellite dish. Although, it would only do something if we actually have all of the microchips, in which case we would need to have a powered laboratory already. So I don't know if it would actually work out this way, but it's something to think about, I guess. Alright, here we go. Let's open this one first. There's I hope that, yeah, that probably was on my screen. It's fine. So we could either go with the hallway and waste an exit, or we could go with the guest bedroom. Let's at least get the steps. Worst case, we don't get the garage today, and that's possible, but I think it's fine to just go for the steps here and hope to find a way to actually keep on going from here. There's a parlor or a billiard room. You know what, let's go for the billiard room, because we might get the secret garden key, and if you get the secret garden key, then you just are that much closer to actually winning the run. Right, 17, and then we have 5 plus 1 is 6. Yay, math. 19 minus 13 is 6. Again. Then we have 15 minus 6, that's 9. 9, yes. 2 times 10 is 20, and there's one more. 20 minus 18, that's 2. Times 6 is 12. And we get key card. This could also, in theory, lead to a day 1 victory, although we are not expecting that today. Let's go for the corridor, because we want to have a chance to actually get the garage if we can. Ideally, we would want a utility closet first, but, well, you don't always get that option. We could go for the courtyard, but we're probably getting the courtyard later, so let's just go for the west wing hall, because then we know for sure that we are actually using it to get the extra exits. We want the utility closet here. Always want the utility closet on day 1. Oh, we want to actually have this powered on. Alright, let's see if we can remember this combination. My phone is buzzing. That's probably nothing important. No, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Yes. Got him. Alright, and after this there's a pretty big chance of actually getting the garage straight away. And we've completely blocked ourselves off, so we're just going to go for the outer room straight away. And if we get a tomb, then sure, that's great, but we are not counting on that. So we already have Gemstone Cavern and Apple Orchard, so we are doing very well. Yeah, there's the garage. You are very, very likely to see a garage on day 1, and honestly, maybe you're even 100% to see it on day 1. It's just that if you pass on it, you are also 100% to not see it again for the rest of the day. We really want to open the trunk of the car, but that's definitely not something that we're doing right now, because we don't have any keys. And even if we get the keys, then all that's in there is what's it called? Let's open the gate first, just to have done it. There's only going to be an upgrade disc in there, which is great. Since, right, it doesn't help with getting day one, but we are not... right, we're accepting that we might get day one. Wow, we have just a perfect storm here. So even if we don't get anything else done today, then we will be very happy with our progress, because these are all the things that you want to do on like the first 2 or 3 days, right? Get extra steps at the start of the day, get your extra gems at the start of the day, get your outer room and move the minecart so that we can just do this. And from that point on, you just have the option to get to room 46 as long as you get well, access to both the lever thing and actually open the antechamber, of course. So we're not there yet, but it's kind of cool that we do have the option to actually have a day one victory, right? An important thread, by the way, is that it's good to move the minecart, of course. But if you get to the other side first and then get the rotating thing in position, then you can actually get here and go through there. And then you don't need to get to the other side in some way, right? So you don't need a power hammer, you don't need a bump room or whatever, but you do need that to even get the option in the first place, so we'll see. Alright, there's a lot of things that could happen from here that would make this better, but I'm very happy with what we got done already. These are like steps 1, 2, and 3 of getting a quick win. I mean, getting the tomb is like a little under 50%, right? So happy that the devs put in the update at some point that made sure that you had the same chance of getting a tomb as any other room. Alright, so this is our only exit, so we might just brick ourselves here, and if that happens, then that's fine. I'm gonna open the bedroom here because that gives us a guaranteed chest. We have enough keys. Let's just do this because this could also have like a secret garden key or 3 gems. Now our resources are a little bit more balanced. Drawing room is great, that gives us a lot of exits. Let's get the gem because drawing room really doesn't cost a gem, it just looks like it does. If this room cost a gem, it would actually be a kind of a bad room. I'm pretty sure this was 1504, right? Yeah. I have a lot of these things memorized, but it's definitely easy to forget or to get things mixed up. Oh, this is not a great spot to have these, but we get one free redraw. Let's get the storeroom, because we are okay with having this be a dead end. I think both the other ones went into the corner here, right? I didn't really look at that well enough. Maybe I should have paid more attention. Now I kind of want a chapel, I guess. We don't really need the commissary, and we still want to have options. Nursery is fine, but maybe we want a pantry. Yeah, I think we want a pantry just to have more paths going, because otherwise we just run a very real risk of not getting anything. Greenhouse. I mean, again, that runs a very real risk of not getting anything, but this also has an option to just win us the run. Sledgehammer. Let's take it to the wall here. No. There's dig spots. We kind of want the pump room here, right? We don't have a lever. We do have an upgrade disc, but that's not in play yet. We really want to have security at some point, because security, you can only enter on the first time you enter security, you can only enter it from the middle door. Aquarium. Aquarium has a guaranteed item. This is kind of a bad draft. Oh yeah, greenhouse says that you're more likely to find green rooms, right? So aquarium is a green room. I think I want the hallway. Alright, then maybe the courtyard. It's either that or the secret passage, because the nuke just ends our run. Well, let's just do this, and we get a shovel, which is great. Yeah, we run a very real risk of just getting bad luck at some point and not getting anything. I'm really used to there being 2 gems here. Alright, we don't have any more dig spots. If we end the day with enough footsteps left, then we can end up digging up the conservatory and maybe the microchip, right? We have both the sledgehammer and the shovel, so we have options. Alright, this should become a dead end. Well, it doesn't, and that's fine. Let's just go for the nuke, because it does the least for us. We get our thing. Oh, well, that's kind of lucky. Ooh, that's great. Right, we are in the position where we really want some dice to prevent us from breaking our run. Wow, that's... Oh, it's day 1, by the way. So an aquarium has the added benefit of giving you 10 extra steps when you get to the dining room. So that's something I didn't really consider. Something that we could think about at some point. Alright, I really don't want the dark room, right? It costs us like 1,000,000 steps to get back to the utility closet, so I'm gonna redraw. It's not great to spend our redraws already, but well, right, we get an extra gem, which is nice. We get a wallet, coin purse. It's not often that you enter the boudoir from this side. I feel like Christmas. That's 1, 2, 2, 5. I think it actually accepts 1, 2, 2, 4 also, but there you only need one valid thing. Coat and cut. All right. Again, I'm assuming that you know most of these things when you see them. Commissary would be decent, but one thing that's important about the commissary is that there's a few sets of items that can be there. And most of them have either the sledgehammer or the shovel, maybe even both. And if you have both the sledgehammer and the shovel, you're mostly just going to see a lot of gems and keys and resources like that. You might find a sleeping mask and stuff like that, which sleeping mask would be pretty decent right now, but still, it's important to have this sort of thing in your head, because we might not really get anything from the commissary this run. Also, I just want the parlor. Alright, we get a magnifying glass, which doesn't really do that much for us unless we want to turn it into a burning glass later. I don't know. Alright, all 3 boxes contain gems. That's false. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's false. So this one has to be true. This box contains gems, which is easy. Alright. Yeah, we have so many resources. And we just keep on just having one exit, which is kind of scary. But we do have a reroll. Sure, let's go for the workshop. Battery, alright. Yeah, this is a really good day 1. This is one of the hardest ones in the game, right? Tiger and Tier. We don't really have a lever or whatever, so lever, whatever. Yeah. We could use a silver key to force more exits, but I really want to move up first. Although at some point we're going to have run out of L-shaped rooms, right? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can make right now. We also haven't found any computers yet, which is kind of unlikely. I don't know. Maybe we find the office now. Well, there's security. We definitely want security here. Let's watch the cutscene, because I have definitely had the cutscene freeze the game for me. So this is one that you are always going to have to sit through. It's not that long, that's fine. I'm gonna take a sip of water in the meantime. Man, I love this game. It's like... yeah. I don't know what it's like. It gives me the same vibe as Balatro and Luck Be a Landlord, but it's just wildly different as well, because there's puzzles. And somehow I feel like I have more control over this game than over the other 2, so I don't know. I'm really interested to see how we're going to do this run, because this really has the potential to be a day 1 victory, but it also has the potential to not be that. So we'll see. I'm going to use the silver key on the next on the door, unless the door is a security door, of course, in which case we're going to use our key card. We're also going to set our thing to high. Can we actually log into the network on this day? That's an interesting one, right? Oh yeah. Right, sorry. I always do this. Let's do this first. Right, we got 1 upgrade, which is storeroom. Now, I think storeroom is an interesting one, because I feel like these first 2 are kind of superior, and I would usually go for the +2 keys, +1 key, because I feel like keys are easy to get stuck on and hard to work around, and there are already a lot of other upgrades that will just give you gems. There's also just a lot of ways to get gems. But I think if you're going for these get to room 46 as quickly as possible, and I'm pretty sure that storeroom +10 gold is just one of the best options for you, right? Because then you can just buy stuff out. Oh yeah, we still have the tomb. All right. Well, we don't have anything else, so let's go to the keycard system. Set security level to high. Offline mode should definitely be locked, because we do have our keycard. So there's not going to be anything else in here, because we just looked at the computer. Oh yeah, I wanted to look because I don't. I'm just kind of not sure. Ooh, typing with the microphone in front of me, between me and the keyboard, is a little bit difficult, but I managed. Does remote terminal access actually work? Oh yes, of course it works, but it's offline. That's the catch. I was thinking like, what's the catch? Why wouldn't I be able to do this? And that's because I don't have powered the laboratory yet, so we don't have Blackbridge. Speaking of, I was planning on using a silver key here, but that definitely didn't happen. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to do the laboratory then. We just set the thing to high, and this thing has a high chance of being a security door, but well, apparently that didn't happen. I really want to use the silver key on a spot where we actually can get 4 exits, but I don't know. Really running out of keys here. Continue with experiments. We've already opened some locked trunks. Immediately spread dirt on the driveway. Gain gold for each red room in your house. I think we just want this and then this. It's not great, but I think it's our best bet of actually getting something from this. I don't know. I don't think any of those are very likely to give us a lot, but it is what it is. Yeah, right. Well, we still are not getting any bad stuff here. Cloister is interesting. It has a lot of exits. Yeah, we're actually getting that partly because we do have the greenhouse. We are going to run out of gems, so that's a thing. But it gives us... it also has a high chance of security doors. I think we need to take this, but... Then if we have a passageway and 2 dead ends after that, that's... Right, that is just what it is. But it's also going to give us 2 allowance, and that's also just kind of important, right? So, let's just go with this. Shouldn't there be the dig spots here? Right, we get 2 allowance. So we have 1 upgrade, 2 allowance. I think we're doing pretty well. I think we're just going to use the silver key over here, right? Sure. Oh, why are all of the doors unlocked? That's... Oh, we've turned off the gymnasium. That's actually pretty good for us. Right. Having the utility closet early is also just pretty good. I mean... What do we really want to do here? I'm just going to open the gymnasium first. Running shoes, that's pretty good. Again, this is the spot where things spawn if you have something here. So, all right, let's get a 4-door room. Rotunda, I mean, we're definitely not getting that, but... And I guess we're getting the archives. Even though that will not be great for us, but... Yeah, this has all of the exits that we want. Darkroom just doesn't do it for us. We could redraw and have a chance of, like... passageway now. I mean, this doesn't cost any gems, and that's basically what we have right now. There's a chance to get a key over here. Yes, there is. Not gonna read any of that. So we have 1 security door, 1 security door to the north. I think we just need to go north here and get like the dining room and see what else we can get. We really need more gems, but, well, let's just see what we can get. The foundation? That's so insanely lucky. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. I swear, I'm just recording these. I just sat down, I record these. People who watch my other videos will know this. I will fill often at my videos, and I will just put those up because that's how I prefer to make my videos. Just record and make them. And as much as I was saying that RNG is hardly a thing in this game, I mean, getting lucky is definitely a thing sometimes. We really want to try and get to the elevator as well. Yeah, let's just open this and see what happens. Office would be fine for getting to the antechamber. I'm just gonna go for the wine cellar. We're not really expecting to get to room 46 today. If it happens, then it happens, but another key. And we get our 3 gems. So, I mean, if we get enough steps, then we can just get to the greenhouse and do stuff from there, right? So, and yeah, if we get a secret garden key, then we have enough space here. So yeah, it's okay to just draft on the side here. That's also, right, always think about your outs, right? We want to try and find the secret garden, so we think about what we do with the sides. So something to think about. Patio. Patio gives us an upgrade disc. Sure. Also a gem. It's funny because this room looks like it naturally has a gem, but it doesn't. But it places a gem in itself as part of its own effect. Right, let's dig this thing up. Cool, 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 cool. There's lots of other dig spots here, of course. Well, there's one dig spot here, of course. Yeah, let's just open this thing from here. We could go for the bunk room. What is this? It's what's the rarity called? The same rarity as the bunk room and the secret passage. That's like standard rarity, I'm pretty sure. Could be an aquarium again. I think it's pretty likely to be an aquarium, honestly. I'm just gonna draft this. Boiler room. Well, that's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to solve the boiler room as well. I don't know if we're actually using it, because there's not much that we actively want to have powered today, right? There are things that you want powered, but not things that we're currently doing. I mean, not things that we're currently trying to draft, right? You want to power the laboratory, you want to power the pump room, but we're not doing those things, so yeah, I don't know. I've solved this puzzle so many times, I can almost do it with my eyes closed. Wait, I was kind of saying that I wasn't really going to do power anything today, because there's really nothing that we could power that helps us, and we have a decent chance of getting like the furnace or whatever. Yeah, the garage is one that you want to power. No, we don't want to power anything today. But it's good to have solved this, because that's going to honestly help us another time. Probably. I don't know if it actually does help us, but well. Oh wait, I skipped right past the correct configuration. Sorry. This is the right one. because then we have the drawbridge. Alright, let's put this one over here so that everything is in its right order. Let's get the upgrade disc from here. I should have just opened the things from the boiler room first. I don't know. It's over here. Right, we're going to have enough steps to just do stuff anyway. Let's go back to the boiler room. We're going to be able to get to a computer like whatever we do, so that's fine. Dining room. And now the question becomes, do we try to draft an aquarium first? You know what? We're low enough in steps that I think it's worth it to just draft first and then eat later. Yeah, we can just do this. There's the aquarium, that's worth a lot of steps. So we are going to just draft that, even though it doesn't have any doors that we can access. It's a dead end right now, although it's not classified as a dead end room, of course. Alright, so out of the gymnasium is the only place that we have left to go. Let's have some dinner. I didn't actually look, by the way. Right, because boiler room conducts electricity, gymnasium conducts electricity, so I was thinking, wait, maybe we can actually get power to the laboratory, but we can't because the cloister does not conduct electricity. Let's see if we can go through here. Maybe I shouldn't have done that once I saw that we were doing the thing. There's a chance for this to be a furnace, but that's kind of a low chance, right? Well, it's a lavatory, that's fine. We're fine with that. All right, we have 50 steps. We are going to go to a computer now. Get another upgrade. Oh, there was a gem there. That's fine. Cloister. That's fun. Cloister of Joya is insane for when you're expecting to play longer, but that's not what we're trying to do. Cloister of Vea is very funny, but I think Cloister of Rina is just the best for short-term gains. So we're just going to do that. Workshop doesn't do anything yet. Security doesn't really do anything. Although, I want to know if we've missed any items. Always good to check. So we have 2 upgrades now, which is very nice. Yeah, this day has been very, very good for us. Remote terminal access. We go to the security. So there's going to be money and gems. Is there anything else? 3 gems, 20 coins. All right. That's all I was kind of expecting. I don't think it's worth backtracking, right? Because it would be a lot of steps to get even a single gem, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back. That's 10 steps. That's definitely not worth it. Unless that's like the only chance you have of doing something relevant for today. Commissary is great because that's also going to get us more gems. Another security door, that's exactly what we were hoping for. Oh, or we could just go for the upgrade disc. I think that's worth more at this point, right? Because we're not expecting to get to room 46 today. Yeah, let's just go for that. Instantly use it. And we're using a lot of steps again, but that's fine. If we don't get to the conservatory today, then I am completely fine with that. And if we find even one more coin, then we are going to be able to get another gem. Alright, closet. So on a previous run, I actually experimented with the empty closet and the funeral parlor on getting this, and I feel like it slowed me down a lot, so I'm not gonna do that. I think bedroom closet is a trap because bedrooms don't have a lot of doors, so I think it's always a hallway closet. I think empty closet can be a lot of fun to play around with, right? Red room strategies are fun, but I don't think it's really going to help us with what we're trying to do here. All right, let's see where we are at. There's a great hall. I think we just need to do the great hall. Yeah, I mean, there's a chance for this to win us the run, so. All of these are going to be locked, of course. Kitchen. A dark room. Nothing. I don't know. We could redraw. I think that's a decent option. Yeah, having the dark room this late when we've gotten the utility closet very early, that isn't great, but this is what we were trying to do, so it's fine. This could be anything. I mean, not a boat, but could be anything else, basically. Just a few steps ago, I would have killed for a kitchen, but right now that's just not gonna help us. I'm gonna redraw. Office. Office would be kind. Oh, that's another upgrade. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, we get another upgrade disc. This is such an insanely powerful day. Yeah, we have not opened the antechamber yet. I swear that not all of my day ones are this good. But somehow, one locked trunk. And this hallway is very funny, but it's definitely not what we want. I mean, I'm always going to go for this one, but the locked trunk is very interesting. At some point, I'm going to experiment with that, but not today. Oh, we should make sure that we do the money as well. 0303, enter. Thank you, Count Gates. Because there were 3 busts of Count Nicholas Gates in there. I mean, 3 small ones. There's the big one as well, but that one doesn't count because it's not small. All right, now we have to gamble on the Great Hall. I think that's fine. I mean, it's all we have to do. All we have left to do. So the Great Hall. It might actually open this one. I mean, there's no way for us to know which one we need to open, so we're just going to have to gamble. And there's really no other ways to go for us, right? Oh yeah, we really want to get to the foundation as well. Well, let's see what happens. Maybe we should have opened the middle one. Well, we got lucky again. We want a passageway, but that's not happening, of course, because we don't have the gems for that. Passageway would be perfect here. So we're going to do this one randomly, and well, that doesn't get us what we want, and that's fine. Let's see if there's anything in here that we... A red crown made of rubies. Yes. I mean, sorry. I'm really getting into character here. Yeah, that's a shame. I think this was fine for us to try. All right. So Now we know 100% sure that this door is fine, so let's just open it. Maybe there's keys, maybe there's an antechamber lever. Oh, of course there's an upgrade disc. That's our number 4. We are out of keys right now. We don't have any money, so there's not much else to do today. Except, of course, go use this upgrade disc. I don't think there's anything left to craft for us. Definitely nothing that would help us. Guest bedroom. Someone is screaming there. Both of my children are in bed, by the way. It's evening. They are both asleep, but sometimes one of them makes a sound. I think guest bedroom is the most fun out of these, but it's definitely not what we are going to do here. Guy's bedroom is insane, and it's 100% the correct option, but I really want to do the quest bedroom on a full run at some point, right? Because that's fun. What else are we going to do? Because, well, let's first go here. See what else is here. View the estate inventory. Oh, there's one key. Well, it's obviously in the Great Hall, and we can't get there, so, well, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to do for us, so let's go here. I mean, I don't think there's anything we can even craft, right? No. That's funny. We got so many great items, and somehow none of them do anything. Let's collect a gem, even though it doesn't matter. I think all there's left to do for us is get to the conservatory and get the microchips. Pretty sure. Are we going the right way? Yes, we are. It's easy to get to this point and then be like, yeah, all right, I've probably done everything I need to do. Oh, I probably ran past like a bunch of money, but there's really no point in getting it, right? I mean, I'm picking it up when I see it, but although I didn't think of this, but in the commissary we could get more keys. But I don't think we have the steps to really do anything with that. I think it's interesting, but yeah, it's just not happening. I'm just collecting these microchips because it might become relevant. I'm not even entering the tomb. I just don't think we have the steps to actually do anything more relevant here. Yeah, we got so close to actually winning this day. Although, even if we would have gotten into the antechamber, then we would have gotten the basement key, and I mean, we were very close to getting the foundation thing as well. Alright, let's dig up the conservatory first. Over here. Yes. We are very close to getting 2 antechamber levers. Once you're at this point, you don't have anything to do anymore. I mean, might as well open the gas valve, right? Because there's always the outside chance that playing chess will come up at some point. I don't know. I'm not planning on having that ever happen, because drafting the hovel or the schoolhouse is just not going to be good for our plan. But you want to just prepare for the possibility. Anything could happen. I mean, not anything, but a lot. Our running shoes are triggering a lot. Is there a chance for us to actually get back to the Great Hall with keys? I think there's a chance. I mean, we gotta try. Even though I don't think it's ever going to happen, but I mean, why not? This day is basically done anyway. Did we already put a coin in the pond? I think so, but well, gonna check again. There's an option to go to the. Yeah, we already put one in. To go to the chapel and dump all of our money there. I don't think that's a great plan as well. And let's just go back to the conservatory, see if that does anything for us. Check every room for cash, just in case. Even check this one for cash. No, this one only takes... doesn't give. There's really nothing. There's a dig spot in the greenhouse, but I don't think there's anything. I mean, we could get a key from that. Is that worth it? Alright, we gotta count. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Oh yeah, we definitely have enough steps for that. Oh, oh, you poor thing. That's a key. There's also a gem and a coin. So we even got the coin back that we are spending here. Alright. Keep an eye out for additional coins lying around. There's no coins here. We already picked some stuff up here and there. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Go here. Don't fully wake up, please. Yeah, there's really nothing else to do here. There could be coins here. No, the metal detector places a coin over here, but that's really not what we're expecting here. Alright. Get to this point and then... Well, we can't actually buy a key. That's fine. And we wouldn't have been able to... Well, I'm happy that we actually got... Oh. I take my words back, but I'm happy we actually got to... got a key from the greenhouse. Well... I feel like I missed somewhere in my mind. So we gotta open the corners, right? Because at least one of them has to be the antechamber lever and the other one has to be a key. So I think both of the corners have to... Well... this one is a key. Pretty sure of that. Alright, we get our key. So we do actually get to grab the basement key. Alright, let's do that. We enter the antechamber. Because we might find a code check. In which case, maybe that's something that we want to use. I don't know. Alright, we're not getting through the foundation today. There's not really much else that we could do, but, well... No, we're not using the basement key on this door. There's a locksmith. Well, I mean, this is the only thing we can do, right? The other ones are clear dead ends, and this is the only one that has a chance of not being a dead end. And it's not, but it's also not useful. Ah, so that means no code check here. Alright, I think that's okay now. Somehow my baby started making a lot of noise. He started to wake up apparently. Anyway, I mean, I don't think there's any ways to get more keys at this point. Question mark? I mean, we don't have any steps left anyway. We got so insanely close to a day 1 victory here. I don't think it has any upside to call it a day in the nursery. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't think there's anything else left to do for us today, right? But this was such an insanely good day 1. We only got 2 allowance, but even that is just very good. He's coughing. I should probably just end my day now. Yeah. Somehow recording just makes this this much better. Getting to the antechamber is of course very good, but I mean, maybe tomorrow we can actually get to the foundation. Of course, it's very far to the back, and we need to actually lower the elevator, and I don't know. I mean, I don't think you actually can call the elevator unless you've already lowered it. I was really hoping for us. Yeah, if we had one more gem, then we would have been able to get a passageway where we now have the nursery, and that would have been great. I don't know. Anyway, we are just going to call it a day right here. This was an insane day 1. We actually got relatively close to finishing the whole run today, but I mean, I'm happy with where we were. So I hope you are with me for another of these series. I'm just enjoying myself making these, and even though I'm always saying that RNG isn't really a thing in this game, I mean, you can clearly see that you can get insanely lucky and you can get unlucky, of course. At the start, I was saying that we were very close to just being bricked there. And I've had days like that as well, and we might get more days like that. Alright, I'm done now. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next Blueprints video. Goodbye.